Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go. You ready?
Who the Hell Knows podcast.
What's up, motherfuckers? This is the Who the Hell Knows podcast. It's Tuesday, July 30th, 2019.
What's up, guys?
What's up? You okay? Everybody okay?
Yeah, great. Dreamy.
Chill, man. What's up? What's up? Woo!
This guy's okay.
Sorry.
Glad to be back.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Another week.
Mr. Jingles is here.
I'm all shook up, guys. My bad.
It's all good.
A lot of shit going on in my life.
What's going on?
Oh no, just, stuff going on with, my hard drive and shit.
Oh, you erased all our information?
Yeah.
All of our info?
No, I didn't erase it.
It got deleted?
No.
What happened then?
I don't know. I can't get it out of the hard drive. I don't know. Something's wrong with the hard drive.
Definitely don't yell like that.
Sorry.
Not what we're recording.
Nah, my bad.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about the hard drive right now. Sorry about if the videos. Some videos might not be posted on YouTube and stuff like that.
It's all good.
I just want to apologize.
Nobody even watches YouTube.
Yeah, whatever.
Who's heard of YouTube?
Some people do.
What is YouTube? I've never heard of this.
To you guys who follow us on YouTube, sorry, we're gonna be missing some episodes. Maybe they might come out later on in life.
You really what?
I don't know, man. Whatever.
Who cares? If it's gone,
no. Just a lot of important work of mine is gone.
I know how
could be gone.
I make it seem like it doesn't matter. You're like, fucker.
Dude, it's like years of like stuff. Just anything I thought was worth saving was on that. Is on that. I don't know if it's gone yet. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to get it out of there. And somebody who does know how to get it out of there is going to probably charge me a nice amount of money. So fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
When you say a nice amount of money, what's that mean?
I don't know, dude. I just imagine you have important shit that you need on a hard drive that's stuck on a hard drive. Somebody knows how to get it out of the fucking hard drive, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Supply.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
demand.
Why wouldn't you oh, you really want this shit? How much could I get out of you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on. So that's going to be happening later on. Right now, everything we could start fresh. This is, we're back.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be back.
We're back. As long as everything, I'm going to get a new fucking hard drive. We're going to be back on track right after this, but we're going to be missing some episodes everything's up on SoundCloud and iTunes. All the audio is fucking good. It's just some of the videos aren't going to match up, but, We didn't even really want to do YouTube. It was just kind of like a, hey, why not kind of thing.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. As long as you guys have some fucking content to listen to, that's all that really matters, right? That's how we started this shit, You look bored. Are you okay?
I'm listening. No, I'm listening. I'm high. I'm listening.
Yeah? I'm fucking high, too.
Yeah, that dab got me. No, man, just listening to you guys' conversation while he's, burning the blunt.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to get it.
Oh, dude, there's a blunt now.
There's a blunt.
I like
going. Anyways, I had a good time last week, or I don't know, a few days ago. We went to the movies. Me and my buddy, my best friend, motherfucker, from another mother. We went to go see a Quentin Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What?
And I liked it. I need to watch it again to understand it a little bit more.
That's a new movie?
That's a new movie.
That sounds like something that would have been out for a while already, no?
No, it just came out Friday.
Nobody's ever made a movie called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I don't know.
That's a trip, dude. That sounds like it should be like an old ass movie.
Well, there is a movie called Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Well,
Yeah.
That's with Antonio Banderas.
Oh, okay. Wow.
With
Dude, so how was the Quentin Tarantino movie, dude? He's
Excellent.
like an excellent fucking. He's like one of my favorite directors.
I don't think there's anything, from my opinion.
Did you get it? The first time you saw it, did you get it? I paid attention, and the whole plot of the story where I come from is like, I don't want to give it spoilers. No, maybe I shouldn't say anything then.
Who cares? No one's listening to this shit.
Don't say that.
I love you guys.
Don't say that. You bring negative
I don't know
vibes. What I'm
know
trying
you.
to say is, the movie was great. Fuck it. The movie was great. It was good. I just fuck. I want to watch it again now. I want to watch it again.
There's like a story in there that watching a Quentin Tarantino movie to me is experiencing a story that, you know, they're not based on. They're not actual. It's fiction. It's all fiction. Inglourious Bastards. It has to do with World War II and the Nazis. But the whole actual story of Inglourious Bastards is fictional.
Genius. That's a genius.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
it. I love how his movies like intertwine,
Have you seen The Hateful Eight?
and then you're like, oh shit, that makes sense. Like, oh wow.
That's what I'm getting at. It's just a fucking story. It's a good story. People
That makes you think, and like you're like, oh shit, that.
People get caught up and it's like, oh, that's not accurate. This didn't happen. It's like, okay, dude, it's just a good story.
You know, I like when he does like gory movies, like Kill Bill. Those movies were like when they fucking. It's kind of like a comic book. It kind of reminds me of like a comic book or something, or like an anime maybe. You know how that's like really dramatic when like they get their limbs chopped off or something. And it's like, ah! And like there's like blood like spraying like a fucking fire. You seen Kill Bill, right?
Yeah, he definitely has a certain way of shooting things.
That shit was crazy, dude. Like, anyways, Quentin Tarantino. So he's still doing shit too. That's
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
I honestly, like, growing up, I never really knew who he was. I didn't understand much of directors or anything like that. I remember, I think one of the first movies I watched of his was From Dusk Till Dawn, and at that point, I didn't know.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was scared.
Yeah, I didn't know who Quentin Tarantino was. I honestly, the only reason I watched that movie was because of Cheech Marin, you know, the comedian.
Yeah.
Cheech Marin, whatever.
You saw it because of that?
Yeah, because I remember we watched it, and the thing that stood out to me was when he was standing outside the titty bar. And
How old were you when you saw it?
young. Whenever it came out, I was young.
So you saw it because of him.
No, the thing I remember the most about From Dusk Till Dawn was because of Cheech Marin. Like, I know George Clooney's in it. I know Quentin Tarantino's in it, but I didn't know that was Quentin Tarantino until I was like fucking 18, 19. I was like,
oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I was.
You that young, or you saw?
Yeah, I remember watching it with my stepdad because he would rent movies, you know, and I remember watching From Dusk Till Dawn.
I saw when I was 4, and I was in the living room with my aunt, and my aunt was into the movies, into that type of movies, and she loved George Clooney, dude. George Clooney and Brad Pitt were like the top Hollywood back in the days. Like, I remember, because dude, my aunt had posters of Brad Pitt, like, just, I was like, what the fuck? But hey, that was back in the days. So when I saw that movie, there was a part. Fuck, I'm not gonna give it any spoilers. Fuck, I'm gonna say it.
Bro,
it's an older movie.
With the spoiler shit. Say what you're gonna say. If you spoil something for somebody, fuck them.
There was a part when they all turned like vampires, like, or whatever, like creatures. That part I got scared. I had dreams.
You talking about Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, spoil away, dude. That's like a fucking 90s movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, if you haven't seen From Dusk Till Dawn by now, and he barely even spoiled it. There was a part where they turn into vampires.
Yeah.
It's a movie about vampires. Like, it's all good. Like,
no, not even, dude. That's what's so genius about Tarantino. If you watch that whole movie,
I need to watch it again because
if you watch From Dusk Till Dawn, and you've never seen it, you would never think it's a vampire movie. It goes vampire-y at the end. The whole movie's about a brother and two brothers, right?
Oh yeah,
that are robbing.
It's been
people.
a while since I've seen that movie, actually.
Yeah, me too.
And then they just happen to fucking get to this titty bar, and it just happens to be fucking Satan's little fucking titty bar where like everybody and there's a demon, and as soon as the sun goes down, they all become into vampires. But the whole movie had nothing to do with vampires up until that part, which is what makes Tarantino so great. Like, you had no clue. The movie's like, oh, these fucking people are robbing, killing people, and then at the end, what the fuck, vampires? You know what I mean? It's brilliant. It's
he had a lot of good movies. Like, have you ever seen Reservoir Dogs? And that movie is short as fuck, but it's pretty intense ass movie, dude. Like, it was pretty cool.
What about?
But I just remember it being really short. My bad. It was like
Inglourious Basterds.
Dude, that was a great movie. A lot of subtitles. If you're not into subtitles, like my mom, then you're not gonna like it.
What about Django?
But that was a great movie.
Django
was a badass fucking movie too. They're just good ass.
Django.
Where does he come up with this shit? You know what I mean? Like, and the way he tells the story, because like, does he write the stories too, or does somebody else come to him and with like a screenplay or something, and he comes up? I don't know. I don't understand how that shit works, but
it might be in his head, dude.
It like, did he write the story, or did he just like, is that how he's gonna tell the story? You know what I mean? Because somebody might come up with like a script, or he just does the screenplay. Like, this is how it's gonna go down, or you know what I mean. But somebody might give him an idea about them. I don't know. That's trippy.
He's just brilliant.
Yeah, I wish I could see him work. You ever wish you could see like a professional? I mean, other than like a sports professional, because obviously you can see them doing whatever they're doing. But
it'd be kind of cool to see it from their point of view. I don't know if that's gonna be ever possible. I mean, that might be possible someday. But to literally see how he thinks and how like an idea comes to him, that'd be kind of cool. But I'm sure he's inspired by a lot of, like most people, we're inspired by previous people that have done certain things great that we admire. I would feel like, we're at a point of repetition, I think, in this life where things just keep repeating themselves in certain ways.
Circle of life.
And things keep getting better and better, and
circle of life.
I don't know.
It's a trip. Like, what do you mean repeating themselves? Like, people go to work and do the same shit every fucking day?
Everything. Life. The symbol of infinity is just like a snake eating itself, kind of. Yeah. I feel like that's it. There is no end to this. Everything is just on a constant repeat.
Oh,
life eats life. Everything. Right no. I'm just No.
No. Keep going, dude. Keep going.
I love it.
Keep going. Balls deep, bro.
I love.
Dude, yeah, because what the fuck is going on, right?
What do you mean?
Like life, dude. Like everything is just like crazy. Like my hard drive. Like what made that happen out of nowhere? Like,
isn't it?
I was thinking technology. I was talking to my daughter today. I was like, dude, I said that, dude.
She was like, yeah, bro, what?
Yeah. I was like, you're so lucky that you get technology right now.
But is she? It's all irrelevant.
I mean,
I think
as far as like understanding it, because I was like, by the time you're my age, you're gonna be like a master. Like,
isn't it crazy that every 10 years it changes? You guys don't think about that shit? Like 1920s, 1930s, 1940s. Think about it. Every 10 years. Why does it change? Like who changes it?
What?
Like okay, in the 1940s. I
think he's talking about eras, like the 40s,
like the 1940s. Like who changed the style?
You can point something specific out about a certain like decade.
Yeah, like that's what you call it, a decade.
Every 10 years. Yeah.
Every 10 years.
Deca.
Like who the fuck changes it? Who like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you can kind of see it with like cars. You know what I mean? Have you seen like different like? Cars
yeah, like the movie
from the 40s to the 50s.
To the 50s to this. It's just weird. It's just like.
Even nowadays, like the cars from like 2005 to like.
Exactly, and I trip about that, man, and I trip about.
It's just change, dude. People want change. People want like.
I was in the car today, and I was like, dude, why am I having these thoughts and I'm 30 years old? Why am I thinking about now my bills? Now, why I'm thinking about, like, not to be stressed. How the fuck I'm going to figure out shit? Like, I was thinking about a bunch of crap. Just anything in general. But I was like, why? I'm 29. Like, why am I because 4 years ago, I wasn't. 5 years ago, no, I wasn't. I was just young.
Fuck, right?
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. I just want to continue to have
same
fun.
Here, dude. I'm like, when I was like 18, I was fucking crazy, dude.
It just feels like
I've calmed down a lot. Like,
I feel like I think we all get that feeling.
And we all talk about the same. I'm sorry, but we all talk about the same shit, dude. That's why I started tripping. We all talk about the same shit. We all do.
Everything repeats itself.
We all do. That's when you said repeat, and I kept. That's why I wrote life, no and repeat in our notebook. Sorry, Daniel brought it. Bubba brought a notebook, and when he said that, and I had to talk about it, it's weird. It's just weird. Like, why? Like, we knew each other since we were young, dude. Like, I knew this fool when I was a child. I knew you since, I don't know, middle school. And now our thinking is it's the same. Like, we're like almost on our 30. He's 30, but like you and me, we're almost there. And like, we all have that mindset, that same mindset. Because, dude, my coworker, my assistant manager, he's 40 and he has a different mindset. You know what I mean?
And there's people that are fucking 20 that have a different mindset than you too.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like you have, I don't know if for men at least. No, yeah, for everybody. You have a certain level of maturity. No, I'm good on that. I'm getting too fucking retarded right now. Plus, this. Anyways. You have a certain level of maturity, you know what I mean? There's the 20s maturity, which is like pretty much not really there. Like the early 20s, like 18, 19 to like 21 maybe. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No. I know what you're talking about.
And then 30, you start like calming down and like,
it's weird because everybody's doing it. The podcast.
Your credit right.
Everything, bro. Everything. I'm just tripping. I like... Listening to podcasts is great because I'm learning things and I'm learning other people's point of view of life and the way they describe in their 40s they start taking care of themselves because they know that it's gonna go quick and they're gonna be 60 pretty soon, and it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm 29. I'll be 30 next year, and I seen people already 30. I met people before. In a different jobs, they already had gray hair by they were 32, 33, and I'm like, fuck.
I've seen that.
Yeah, dude, I look terrible. I'm 30 and I look terrible. Like, I look like at other young people and like they look great, and I'm like, fuck. Or like people that are older than me that look better than me. I'm like, fuck. I need to take better care of myself.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, me too, dude.
Like, it gets to a point where you're just like, I think how you feel, how I feel, how he's starting to feel. Everybody goes through that to an extent. We all realize our mortality, and we realize we're getting older, and we're gonna die, and the people around us are dying, and it's like, oh, we don't seem to have all the time we thought we had, because everybody says time's getting faster or whatever the older you get. Well, as a kid,
everybody says that.
Yep, like, as a kid, dude, like, you had to wait for Christmas. That shit seemed like forever. It seemed like forever. So now as an adult, well, you don't got time to wait. You're working, you're paying bills. Time that, like, things like that don't really matter because it's like, fuck, you have responsibilities and things like that. So I think,
yeah, it's like you get caught. Like there's a tire behind you and you're fucking running away from the tire, and then all of a sudden you get fucking caught in the tire and you're just like
you know what's a
that's
trip?
Life, dude. And then you finally get out of the tire and you're all fucking old and you're like, fuck, that was crazy.
But you know what's crazy? Everybody in the whole world has a different life. Pretty sure because everybody has different stories. I've been listening to my people at work, the way they grew up, the way they think. It's like, oh shit, you probably grew up rough. Oh shit, it's just different. Just it's a different mind, and I see it, and so am I. Hey, bro, Me too. Like, I'm trying to work on myself to become a better person because I want to, dude. This past weekend, nothing bad happened, but I realized, like, dude, I gotta stop acting like a fucking bitch, or stop acting like a little, like like a wump, like a wuss, like a punk. Like, I seen how people, like, when someone talks shit back, that person responds quick, or they know what to say. I'm not that good at that, and it's like so sometimes I stay quiet. Sometimes I was like, fuck, I don't know what to say. He got me. And that's the truth. But it's like, I don't want to say shit back sometimes because, I don't know, I just don't want shit to get involved. But I know, like, I want to fix this. I want to fix my mind. I want to be able to. I feel like, fuck, I guess school did affect me because, I don't know, I feel like the way I told this, I never told you, but the more I got older, I feel like my brain is starting to slow down. I don't know why, because the more I got beat up when I was a kid, so I got hit in the head a lot. And I remember when I was in 5th and 6th grade, dude, I was the shit in math. Like, I was behind the student, and I was just like, what is 5 times 5? 25. And then I'm like, damn. And I'm always, and it's, I don't know, the way.
So they were just like, bink.
Yeah,
like
what I'm trying to say is.
that could have happened, right?
Is it weird when I'm, you know what I'm trying to say?
You could have been a genius if you didn't get hit in the head somewhere? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like maybe I was a little different because, hey, fuck it, I'm going to say it. When I was in high school, everybody kept asking me, hey, Cesar, why are you in shelter classes? Like, if that class is only for full of, like, people have come from different countries. And I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, the teacher fucked up. I was so embarrassed because I wanted to be in a regular classroom with regular kids, dude. I really wanted to.
Is it the teacher fucked up?
I don't know, but I feel like.
I'm sorry, no.
No, it's not. No, dude, I don't care. Go ahead. It's just like I was just trying to better myself, dude. Like, in high school, I tried, dude. I tried, but I got this. You know what? My mind, it was just girls, and I just wanted to flirt. I wasn't focusing, like.
Yeah. High school is crazy like that. They put boys and girls together, like, and then you're just like, oh, that's crazy. I remember.
But
I don't want to get too fucking vulgar, but dude, like, I had my boner hitting the fucking desk all the time, dude. Like, it was like. That's all I remember about high school. Honestly, no, I was kidding. Dude, I just remember having a boner all the time, and like I had to hide it. And then if the bell rang, I was like, "Ah, fuck, dude, I gotta get rid of this thing right now." Dude, anybody ever had that?
Dude, fuck yeah, all the time.
If you were to walk into a classroom and you had X-ray vision, all the boys would have.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, mine was hitting the bottom of the desk, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah, dude. Some teachers were hot.
I was like, I don't want to get too vulgar, but fuck.
Dude, I remember in 7th and 8th grade, there was this teacher named Miss Aguilera.
Aguilar.
Oh, wow.
Miss Aguilar, yeah. You remember her?
I remember her, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like Whitney Cummings. A little bit, but
No. I don't even remember what she looked like, honestly.
Just awesome.
I just remember I was, like, really attracted to her.
Everybody was.
Dude.
The teachers were.
Gorgeous.
Every student.
Yeah.
Miss Aguilar.
Yeah, you can tell me whatever you want. Just keep talking, bitch.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's awesome. I love it. Life's great.
Yeah, it was a... Dude, being a teenage boy, that shit was fucking crazy.
It went by quick.
Fuck yeah.
It was crazy. It was pretty...
Dude, even, like, being, like, 18, 19, 20, like...
How?
No, I don't even remember that shit, dude. It was mostly spent doing shit I didn't want to do with my girlfriend at the time. So, like, I don't remember.
Well, as a teenager, like, once I got to, like, 16, I was fucking, like... Why? I was doing some stupid shit sometimes, dude. Like...
Really?
I was, like, partying and shit. Once I got a job, dude, like, it was all over.
You didn't have any fear of repercussions from your parents or anything like that?
Well, my parents were occupied at the time, you know what I mean? Like,
that much?
I mean, my dad had to work every morning, so he was in bed at like 9. I was getting off at work at like 10. My mom, she worked graveyard and shit, you know what I mean? So she was at work.
You probably had good times, huh?
I came home like, well, on the weekends I had a good time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you were one of the few people that I knew at the time, like in high school. You were like driving your dad's truck at night and doing shit like that.
Yeah, I was coming to see you, huh?
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I remember you tased me one time when I was driving.
Why?
I don't know, you had a fucking taser. Yeah, you fucking tased me while I was driving.
That's awesome. We're here?
Yeah.
Dude, you would put that shit in like reverse. And it would just roll down, right?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
The truck, and then once it was in the street, you'd fucking turn it on. And I was like, that was the most sketchiest shit. Like
sneaking out, yeah. And then my neighbor threatened to fucking tell my dad and shit, so I had to stop.
Why? You have beef?
No, I don't know. He just didn't agree that I was still in my dad's truck, you know? I was bad. I stole my mom's truck, too.
You don't worry about stuff like that with your daughter?
Yeah, dude, of course. You know what I mean? I always hear, especially when you hear horror stories from people about their daughters and shit, you're like, fuck. Like, when I first had my daughter, when she was a baby, like, I was hearing this other guy who had a teenage daughter, and I was like, so I had to think about that since then, like, since she was born. I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
what was he saying?
Just like, damn, dude, some fucked up shit.
Really, huh?
No, yeah, because like just some like nightmare shit. Like, wake up in the morning and like,
fuck. That's cool though.
She's getting fucking plowed. Like,
that's happened to a friend of yours?
Yeah, dude. Like, oh man, I don't want to be too
in his house.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, imagine that.
Do you kill that kid?
He went to work, motherfucker. He went to work.
He just ignored it and took off?
Yeah, he was gonna like have a fucking... I mean, he got pissed and shit, but like... I don't even know, dude. It was crazy. That was a long time ago. I don't
Holy crap. Yeah, well, fuck.
So, like, I had to think about that since my daughter was a fucking baby, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, great. Hopefully she's not that crazy, but I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? You have to like just...
It's life.
Yeah, you have to know it's part of life, you know what I mean? Like, sex is great. Everybody wants to do it when they get older, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, some people don't.
Fucking Cesar wanted to do it since he was 4, 5.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? I ain't hear. Was it? There was a story you guys were talking. I was daydreaming.
I don't know, dude. I think it's time.
You fuck somebody's
Caesar's Lyft stories. Do you have one ready? No.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to do it.
No,
I got one. I got a shit
bitch about it.
Give me one.
Let's talk about
something with daughters. You have anything with daughters?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he picked up a mom and a daughter, you know?
What about a fight? You guys want to hear a fight?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fight. Somebody fight you?
Nah. I saw a girl fight, and they'll talk. Yeah.
That's great.
All right, let's do it.
So, I pick up this guy at a hotel in Norco, and his location was down the street. This bar called Mavericks. I was like, oh okay. Wow. Yeah. So I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? And he goes, hey, how you doing, man? It's like, you gonna go to a bar, huh? And he goes, yeah, I'm just got off of work. I want to have a good time. And I'm like, okay, all right, but go. So we took off. It was kind of packed, and I was like, it's Saturday night. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. People are just drinking, having a good time. I need to take a shit. So I've been holding it for a while, so I needed to take a shit. So I'm like, fuck. God. So I'm like, all right, man. We're good. We're here. And he goes, oh, okay, dude. Thank you so much. So he gets out. out of nowhere, you just hear girls, oh, wait. They open the door, and my dumb ass didn't lock it. And it's like, are you a Lyft driver? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm offline, though. If you want to
take a shit.
And I gotta, yeah.
Like, if you want to call it, in that moment, I'm like, fuck, what should I do? Because she's drunk.
And your dick got hard.
No.
And you had to take a shit.
I needed to take a shit, dude. I just needed to take a shit because it was like one of those, you know, when you fart, you know how you fart, you're like, oh, like, damn, now I need to go. It's like, it was like that, like, I need to go. Yeah. So, like, I turn around and I tell the girls, like, listen, you have to request me. So you gotta get on your app and just request me. I'll take you. How far is it? Just tell Taco right here down the street on the under the bridge on the 91. I'm like, oh, perfect, easy. And I don't know, I just 3 girls just got in. So it was her in the front and 3 more girls. So it was like 4 girls. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So they all get in, have a good time, screaming and like, woo, tell Taco, bro. And I'm like, well, okay, what the fuck?
They were cheering.
Yeah, they wanted Del Taco. So one of the girls behind me.
I would have fucking lost my shit.
One of the girls behind me, she's like, oh
dude,
my God.
I wonder what would have happened if right there and then you
start singing the Del
yourself.
Taco song.
No, you shit yourself.
Oh my God.
In the seat, and it reeks, and they're just like, what the fuck?
No, dude, honestly.
They don't want to eat Del Taco anymore?
No. So, like, think of, all right, so just use your imagination, just me driving with the girls and late at night, just pinching my butt, just like holding it. Like,
with your dick rock hard, right?
No.
You weren't thinking
I
about
wasn't, no, like, I was looking at them, like, yeah, they were hot. Like, there was at least, the one behind me was cute. The one in front of me, she was cute. In the mid.
There's a girl in front of you?
Yeah, but she was all right.
There was one up front.
There was 4. There was one in the front and 3 in the back. So there was 4, and the 2 one in the middle and the right. I'm like, okay, but one of them's chubby. So.
And that's a no in your book, huh?
I didn't care. So I wasn't paying attention. I was just the whole time. I just like, fuck, I need to take a shit. Like, what?
You didn't care.
I just want to drop him off, you know, like, but like, one of the girls, the passenger, she goes, can you just take us to Del Taco and drop us off home, please? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it. Because I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, and I should have said this before, but since I was offline, the girl, one of the girls, the girl right in front of me, she said, I'll pay you in cash if you take us just to Del Taco and to drop off at our house. Is that okay?
So, real quick, this wasn't even legal. You weren't even like requesting or nothing. You just said get in, bitch.
Get in, because I needed to take a shit. Like, and they were just stupid, taking forever. And the girl was in already, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I just had
and you couldn't be a dick and be like, get the fuck out.
I didn't want to, because I just don't want to hear drama, dude. I just don't want to hear it, dude. I just want to go down the street to the gas station and take a shit. But I couldn't, because the girls are already in, sitting behind me. I'm
so
like,
you get to Del Taco.
We get to Del Taco. And something happened. There was an argument or some shit, dude. Some shit. And
your shit?
No, not my shit. Some shit.
It was about to be some shit.
Probably. But anyway, so everything was cool. I was talking to the girls for a little bit. As soon as we get to Del Taco, the girl behind me was having an argument with the girl in the middle. Because the girl in the middle, I guess, was the girl in the group was being annoying. Like, just being annoying. The annoying bitch. And she was the one that called her boyfriend, can you come pick me up at Del Taco? I just want to go home already. And because I heard it in the back. I was like, Jesus. So I don't know where the girl... They opened the door for her. Because as soon as we arrived at Del Taco, her ride was there. So... The girl behind me opens the door. The girl gets out. The girl gets in. The girl out, trying to get out of the car, turns around for some reason and is still talking. You see the 2 girls still talking out of nowhere because the window was down. The girl behind me, just out of nowhere, just punch her in the face.
What?
Punches us in the face, and the girl goes, "Are you serious? Oh, hell no." So they grab her hair through the window. So I don't know how the girl behind me opened the door, but she opened the door.
The bitch in the drive-thru got punched?
No, yeah, behind me. No.
Oh.
The girl behind me.
Passenger.
Okay.
No, not the passenger. The girl sitting right next to me was watching. The girl behind her was watching. The two girls in the this behind me was. She let the girl out. Like the girl was sitting in the middle. She let her out.
Okay, but it was all the bitches in your car that got in a fight. Is what we're saying.
There was only two girls.
But they were in your car.
One of them was in my car. One of them was out, so she could go to her car. But the two girls.
Oh, okay. The
two girls were bitching. I don't know. They were talking about some shit. I don't know. Something going on at a bar.
Okay. I don't know. There was like some shit. Like they were fighting the whole way, or what?
They were kind of just. No, this didn't happen. Blah blah blah. You know, I don't know. They were just acting.
All of a sudden, like, bitch.
Yeah, and just like, talking shit. Just talking shit to
real.
each other. Just talking shit to each other. And the girl right in front of me, she goes, "Oh, don't pay attention. They're just acting stupid." The girl, and I'm like, "Okay, I hope they're cool, because it looks like they're gonna get in a fight."
This is the time when you need like a camera inside of your car.
So I don't know. So let me finish my story. So the girl punches her in the face, and the girl that gets hit in the face, she goes, "Are you serious?" And this is the chubby one, and he goes, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah." The girl gets out.
That's the name of this episode. Are you serious? Go ahead.
Are you fucking serious right now?
The girl gets out and start fighting, and then the girl and the people that were gonna pick her up, they get out like, "No, stop it, leave her." And then the girl right in front of me, and she starts laughing, clapping her hands like, and I'm like, "Hey, are you gonna do something about it?" Like, "No." Like she kept laughing, so
that
she
bitch was instigating it the whole time.
Yeah. So they get in a fight, and for some reason they stop it. I guess the girl's like, "Fuck you." The girl got hit a lot. She goes with her mother or boyfriend, whoever it was. The girl that like kicked her ass, she gets inside of my car, and I looked at her, and she goes, she starts laughing, and I was like, "Why you have to do that? Like, why? You got a problem with what I did?" I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of did, because, like, dude, people are watching. And I'm not doing this online. I'm doing this offline. And I'm doing you guys a huge favor." Yeah. Like, think about it.
And what
I gotta take a shit.
She felt bad. She felt bad. She said she was sorry, but she stayed quiet the whole ride afterwards. As soon as we got the food, she stayed quiet. She stayed quiet, and she felt bad. And I was like, "No, it's okay, but just don't do it again, because yeah."
Because
what?
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Don't fucking do this shit again.
Don't do it again, okay?
Request me. I gotta take a shit though, so get the fuck out. But
no, dude, I don't know. That was a story.
This fool said, "Don't do it again."
It was a long time ago. It was like 3 years ago.
Are you fucking serious? After she got punched in the face, like,
yeah.
That's like, why would you ask that? You just got punched in the face, like. Oh, that's funny.
It's one of my life stories.
That's awesome, man. Dude. Can't wait for you to start driving. Right, you're gonna renew your thing soon.
I don't know about that.
When we're talking about that,
I might, but it's like, fuck, dude.
Fuck.
It's like I have to take my car to a shop now to make sure it's good, it runs good, and so
we'll get it done. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Represent.
Later.
Yeah.